Good morning, everybody. Xenon here. I gotta remember to look at the camera when I hit the button. How are we doing today? It's Friday here in Australia land. That's a word. And we're gonna play some Euro Truck Sim. I've already fired it up. We're ready to go. I've even found a super duper long route, which goes from I'm guessing Dover, Felixstowe apparently, to Lublin in Poland. I didn't know there's a place called Lublin, but there is. And we're going to be carting. What are we going to be carting? It's a standard delivery. That's all I can tell you. I'm driving a man. Double XL, whatever that means. Office paper. We're going to take paper from A to B. Because who doesn't like paper? And now I should have to close that, otherwise it's going to pop up constantly. Alright. Who's ready? I'm ready. Playing some weeaboo trash on Twitch. Let's deliver some goods. Should be my tagline. Time for delivery. Oh dear. So I was going to play something else this morning, but I'm just like, today's a lazy morning. I think we're going to take it easy, do some trucking, and answer some questions. Or not. Lights on. I'll turn headlights on. K, I think it's K. No, I've got to turn the car on first. And by car, I mean truck. There we go. I can't actually hear the truck at all. Did I turn it all the way down or something? What's going on here? I can hear the music. Audio. Sound effect volume is apparently all the way up. The master volume. Turn this down. Try that. I can barely hear it. Can you guys hear it? This is not the way to go. Uh-oh. Alright. Delivering reams of office paper. Hope we don't get reamed on this trip. Ha! Ha! Alright, so we go out in the big gate. What time is it? Shit. The steering wheel's even on the right side of the road. On the right side of the road. We need to drive on this side because we're on that side. I believe that's correct. Yeah, I can't hear anything. For some reason my truck's really quiet. Maybe it's just a really quiet truck. I mean, it's not particularly loud. I'll turn it up like that. Let's see how we go. I can hear it better now. Yep, I'm on the right side of the road and everything. Truck's completely silent, immersion ruined. Quite right. That fucking mirror's right in the way. I needed to go that way, and I haven't gone that way. Never mind. It's early in the morning, nobody's on the road. There we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're trucking. Oh, so how is everybody this morning? Well, I'm so tired. I was like laying in bed this morning going, oh, there's no way I'm going to be able to stream this morning. But I think that pretty much every morning. Best off-road simulator ever. So I played a bit more Miscreated last night. Just building base and fixing a couple of things. What I found is when I logged out, I had that little baggage carrier car. The next hour and a half free, so I hope you're seeing this little... Alright. I love seeing your little dinosaur, Nick. Yeah, so I fired up Miscreated, and what I found was a little baggage carrier car that I had. When I logged back in after having... I'd logged out for probably 5 hours. I logged back in to do some just boring punching trees and getting resources thing. My luggage carrier was missing a wheel, missing all its fuel and oil, and missing a spark plug. And I'm like, what the fuck has happened here? It's just degraded over time. And I thought that's really fucking weird. So I went down to the local fuel station, got myself more fuels, and I think I found some oil there as well. And then I had to go into town. I had to walk all the way into town, which was like a 10-minute walk. Probably, yeah, it's probably about a 10-minute walk. and find a tyre, and then fucking lug this huge tyre all the way back. And weight is a massive issue. You can only carry 40 kilos, and if I'm paired all the way down and I'm just carrying the shit that I need, I'm like 20 kilos. So as soon as you start picking things up, you're immediately like, you basically carry one big thing. You can either carry fuel or you can carry a tyre. Yeah, so it took me a while to get that done. Eventually I fixed it, drove around, got some more fuel, got some more oil. It's all good now. But I still don't know why it broke. Like I logged out and then logged back in later, like a couple of hours later, and it was fine. So it's like someone took it for a joyride, busted the wheel, and brought it back, which is funny. Yeah, I wonder if it's gotten run down. It's just like it was like, am I gonna have to fix it every time I log in? Because that's really fucking annoying. Because if that's the case, then you'd never put more than like 25% fuel in it, because you know it's gonna be wasted. So, but anyway, I got it fixed. Like, luckily where I am, I'm literally a 10-minute walk from the downtown, and probably like a 2-minute walk from a fuel station. And fuel station is where fuel, oil, and tires spawn. So I'm kind of lucky that way. Now I can like that. There we go. Making my job a little bit easier. Yeah. Oh, you should check it out. Nick, it was good. I actually had fun. I didn't think I'd have fun in a zombie survival game, but there's A, not very many zombies, and B, not very many dickheads. So it's kind of perfect for me. It's more of just a building simulator with an occasional zombie. And where I've set up my base, there's just nobody around. So it's up on a hill where it's difficult to see. Did I set that? Yes, I did. So it's good. I'm having fun. Yeah, I started that early, but at the same time yesterday as I did today. What road am I on? I have no fucking idea. I think I must be in Poland. I thought I was going to start in Felixstowe, but I'd have got on the bloody Channel Ferry by now, so that's obviously not it. No, that'll be probably a while away. But you'll have to. They are on my channel, but they're hidden, so it makes it difficult for people to see. But that's okay. I did upload something last night. I've got to just set it to. I think it was it was a previous Euro Truck Q&A, so that's timely. Oh god, why are these buses so slow? Come on, go around the outside. On the right, take the outside line. Oh shit, shit. Bonk. Oh, don't worry about that. Yeah. Now we're going straight through here. And not straight through because there's trees in the way. And I get air. That's okay. Man, we should turn this wheel a bit fucking faster. Put a link to the Discord, I'll watch it while I'm on exercise bike. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not set to private. I'm pretty sure it's... Oh, hang on, here we go. We are at the... Well, we are at the Channel Tunnel. So we are in the English towns. What tires a bit? And swing on. Wow. I've got to turn in here, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, shit. Is there a channel, like a ferry crossing in Felixstowe? I never heard of Felixstowe before. From Hawick? Apparently Hawick. To Europort. Take 8 hours? Jesus Christ. That's a lot of money. It's in Norwich on the sign. I'm pretty sure that's done. Yeah, well, there is that too. Alright, here we go. Truck all day. I wonder which side of the road I'm going to be on. It'll be exciting. The signs are on this side, so I'm guessing we're going to be on this side. Bloody Frenchies don't know which side of the road to drive on. No, I'm pretty sure it's Felixstowe. I think. What does my load look like? I can't even see it. There we go. Oh, it's just a bloody cargo container. It's not very exciting at all. Alright. Left turn. Rotterdam this way. Well, it does look nice here. I would actually one day like to just fucking pack up and go for a drive just across Europe. Not for any particular reason, just driving. Like just spend a couple of weeks driving around. Alright, let's put this on. We need more wind farms, I've decided. Like Tasmania, where I live, is a pretty windy place, and we have, I don't think, any wind farms. There's one on top of a building in the middle of Hobart, the capital, but that basically just powers that building, and it broke very famously a while back. Or have enough money to visit, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I like to go there, just see the sights, drive around, but I get the suspicion I'm probably going to be 50 or 60 before that happens. But it'll be fun. Oh, damn. Whoops. Cut that corner a little bit too much. I'm heading to Amsterdam. I'll go turn you, shit. Shit balls. Alright, we'll go around this fucking van. Get out of the way, van. You too, van. Get out of the way. Come through. Some decent wind farms here in the flatlands of Illinois, USA, and they're cool to see. Yeah, everybody, like, well, not everybody, but a lot of people are down on fucking wind farms. I think because that's in their interest for them to keep the coal and bloody nuclear bullshit happening. Rip the fail of that car behind you. Yep. Only squashed a medium-sized car. Still go, but the visas and shit all ball like. Yeah. I mean, how long is it going to be before you actually leave the EU? I'm guessing it's probably going to be a little while yet. I think about 1 year from the time that they declare that it's going to happen, and I don't know if they've actually declared anything yet. Although I haven't really been keeping up with it. Yeah, we don't have any wind farms here. We've got a hydroelectric power station, which supplies an amount of power to the state, but I did not get any breakfast this morning, and now I'm hungry. Oh yeah, hammer down. Let's go. How fast are we going? I have no clue. 100. That's not very fast. I reckon we're going to leave in about 2022, but the Tories want to do it before 2020 since that's when our elections are. Yeah. Surely everybody's more or less against it now. I think, from what I gather, people sort of, I think they were sold on saving a lot of money and it was going to be really good for them, and it turns out not really. You're not really going to save any money. It's like there's this whole £350 million a week that you sent to the EU was apparently going to be saved and put into the NHS, and then the day after the thing happened, they said, "Oh, well, no, that's not really going to happen." And it's like, well, why did you say that? Well, that's a rhetorical question. I know exactly why they said that, because if they didn't say it, they wouldn't have been able to leave. Yeah, people just exactly just want the shit to be over. Is voting compulsory in England? Go around. Goes so slow. One UKIP member twatted another today, knocked him straight out. Oh well, as long as they're fighting amongst themselves, who really gives a fuck? They can knock each other out all day. UKIP kind of does seem like the Republicans of England. At least the rest of Europe's not too keen to see you leave. Well, at least I'm not. That's not too big of a generalisation, is it? Well, congratulations, Hellion. You now represent the entirety of the EU. Don't fuck it up. Oh, I've got some speed on now, not 112. I like the ones where I can just drive in a straight line and just go really fast. That's all I really care about. I'll set the set the, what do you call it, cruise control to like 150, because I know I'll never get there, and then just drive. Whoa. Hello, relocation agent. Interesting name you have. I'm doing the Q&As and the Euro trucks. If you've got a queue, I shall attempt to A it whilst trucking. I got D&D tonight. Man, I'm tired. I should have like had something to wake myself up this morning. I did like what I need is like a little tiny shot energy drink that just like because I don't like drinking a whole heap of sugar like so early in the morning, but I do need a fuckload of caffeine and a very small amount of liquid. Yeah. Well, Callum, look at it this way. At least you don't have Trump. It's like as much as I hated Tony Abbott and Malcolm Turnbull in Australia, I'm glad they're not Trump. So tiny Red Bull cans with extra punch. Yeah, that's what I need. I mean, I've got like Pepsi in the fridge, but I'm just like, it's too early for Pepsi. I'd have a Milo, but that tends to put me more to sleep than wake me up. I'll see if I do a little bit of drafting, see if we can get some more speed. No, I mean that's like saying I'm glad our politicians aren't homicidal maniacs that completely ignore the truth and have no real grasp on reality. Although you could say that about almost any politician, but Trump was like all of the above, turned up to 11. Pretty glad we don't have Clinton either. Holy fuck, we're in America right now. Yeah, I mean Clinton's not the best, but she's more like standard politician. Like Clinton is pretty much what you expect from shitty politicians. Trump is more just fucking dangerous. We've weathered plenty of bad presidents. We'll turn out okay. Yeah, I'm sure you'll be fine. Well, what I'm imagining is if Trump did manage to get president, he'll be absolutely, completely ineffectual because, like he's not. It's not like a dictatorship where he basically tells everybody what to do. He has to like pass stuff through the Senate, and I don't think he's got the patience for it. I think it'd be entertaining, but at the same time, I think it is more dangerous than anything. Yeah, Trump's just... I do wonder if he actually has mental issues. The way he forgets things, like immediately, as soon as he said them, and then contradicts himself. I mean, I don't know any politician who does that. Like, there's plenty of politicians who can contradict themselves. In fact, I'd say they probably all do at some point. But he does, like, minutes after he said something, so... But anyway, politics, who gives a fuck? I'm trying to draft these cars so I can get a bit more speed. I want to see how fast this thing will go. I think the fastest I've ever been is like 140 something. If I unhook the trailer, I'll probably go a bit faster, but... Yeah, so D&D's on tonight. I'm actually really prepared for this one, compared to previously. Like the last probably 3 games I've played, I haven't been very prepared at all. I've had to sort of, not last minute it, but sort of things have always popped up right at the last second, and I've been unable to prepare as much as I'd like. Whereas this week, I wasn't able to play last week, so I didn't play, because I worked all weekend. Whereas this week, I am super duper prepared, so I've got a heap of stuff ready to go. Oh, now we're cranking 123. Oh, god damn it. I always get a lot of speed just as I've got to fucking do like a 270-degree turn. Oh. Hellion, we're going to Poland to deliver some paper. Although apparently it's paper. It could be paper. Just code for drugs. They keep the drugs in the paper. We are on our way to Onnersbroek. Brook. Is it accented U, like a U with omlauts? Is that pronounced like oo? Onnersbroek. It probably is. God damn it. Change lanes. Osfar, that way. Speaking of paper, I had to finally give up a new fiver today. What new fiver? Did you guys get new $5, £5 notes or something, did you? We're on a delivery for Dunder Muffin's Polish branch. Dunder Muffin. Sounds like it could be a thing. So we've got about 1100 Ks to go. So the last time I played this, I managed to, since then I've done an upgrade which allows me to haul things even longer distances than I had previously. So that's good. Man, who put these fucking signs right next to each other? Makes it difficult to bloody turn when you're a truck. There we go. Dunder Muffin is a paper company from The Office here in America. Oh, I haven't seen it. I don't watch The Office, I don't like it. Don't like the humour. Don't like the awkwardness of it. We have new $5 notes. They're rejected by vending machines. Oh, that's right. They wouldn't have updated the vending machines yet. Are they different? Keegz, I haven't actually seen one yet. Are they a different size? I'm presuming they're the same size, but like a different. Like Narelle said, they got like a stripe or like a clear tag in the middle. I need a button to reset it. Like, all it is a button to go cruise control on like 170 kilometers an hour. Office UK or Office US? I'm guessing it's Office US. I haven't seen the Office UK. At least you guys have something new. We're the same notes here for 25. We had 25 years ago. Yeah, we replaced our notes back in 1980. I want to say probably 88. I think was when we last replaced our notes. Oh shit, that's a truck. Whoa. Whoops. That got exciting very quickly, didn't it? Same size, but the clear strip is what screws up the vending machines. They see it and think the note is too small. Oh, interesting. Yeah, there's going to be a mad dash updating those vending machines, I guess. But like this has been known for ages. How do we not know this was happening? How do vending machines repair people not fix this sort of shit? I wonder why we got a new note. Do we really need one? I think the UK's office of the company is called something like Wiener Hog. Yeah, you'd think so. I bet you some machines, like different companies have been different, like in different states of being able to have it done. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if Coke machines are all good to go, but like smaller vending machines just nothing's happened to them yet. A 5 is something like 20% smaller. Oh wow. Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen any of these notes because fucking hell, dude, you're so slow, and there's so much traffic. I haven't seen any of the notes because I don't carry cash around with me anymore. Like, I haven't for years. Like, I'll occasionally like have to get cash out because the place doesn't do, you know, FBOS. But I mean, I get cranky now if there's a place that doesn't do bloody PayWave. What's the horn? G? No. H? Hey! You gotta wait for me, you prick! You and your cows. That's right, you wait, motherfucker. You got plenty of horn. I know new $20 bills had to counterfeit protection as well as being more eco-friendly or whatever. Yeah, ours are made out of plastic. It has been made out of plastic since they replaced them, like in 1988. God damn it. Come on. Come on, Bessie. Get up that hill. Yeah, I still find it like weird that America still uses like actual paper notes. And they've used the same notes for like God knows how long, 50 years? I'd guess. It's like they must go through a lot of notes that are just I don't know. They must break a lot of notes. Like our notes are fairly difficult to break. Like they're not unterrible, but they're not easy to tear. I'd say more than 50% of Croatian coins date back to 1991 to 2000. Oh, it's not. I mean, that's not that far back. I mean, I say that having been born in '83. Our notes are basically like Aussie ones now. They use plastic now instead of cotton or whatever it was. Yeah, which I think is what pretty much everyone will probably go to because, cotton ones are extremely terrible. Terrible. Ha. I still think you need cash for or places you wouldn't feel comfortable using credit cards, such as parking meters. They're easy skimmable. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, there's smarter ways of doing parking meters. Like, I still have to use fucking coins for parking meters, which is stupidly annoying. I'd rather pay, like, I don't know, $500 a year and just not have to worry about it at all. I mean, I wouldn't spend $500 in parking, but I'd still rather do that. I like that even the website calls it a fiver. Yeah. Like, all our notes don't have, like, none of our notes have names. As the $5 note, and the $10 note, and the $20 note, and the $50 note, and the $100 note. These are the notes that we have. The new fiver.co.uk. There's going to be marketing around money. You got to sell it to the people. You can't just replace it. Which is exactly what you're going to do. Oh, 125 clicks. We're moving now. We're not moving very fast. We're moving. Apparently you can't connect cocaine on it anymore. It just wipes straight off. Huh. Handy for some. Right, it's about 4:30 in the afternoon now. What I'm going to do is the next fuel stop I see, I'm going to stop for fuel and stop for sleep. Then it'll be night time and I can drive through the night when there's no traffic. I know, I've still got customers who want to give me fucking checks, and I'm like, oh, really? Is it 1988 again? It's so annoying having checks. They're like, the biggest issue I have, well, actually, there's two issues I have with checks. One, you've got to actually take the check physically down to the bank and fucking put it in. And two, you've got to write down who the check comes from, how much it's for, all that sort of bullshit. Because in your bank statement, all you get is, you received a check, this is how much it's for. It's like, well, who's it from? And this is an issue I have as a business. Like, I probably only like 3 of my customers actually send me checks on any sort of regular basis. But probably about once a month, I'll get a check or two, and I'll be like, they're all lawyers' firms too. Fucking lawyers' firms don't want any change. I'm just like, direct deposit. Do direct deposit, you fuckers. And put the invoice number in the fucking description field, you pricks. We use checks to pay for school dinners, I think. I'm not sure whether people use them for anything else. What? So you got a checkbook and you write out a check for your school dinner? That can't be right. Alright, this is a really tight turn, so I'm going to have to hit some brakes. Or the accelerator. Or the brake. There we go. Damage 4%. Ain't no one got time for that. People offer me checks, I tell them to pay me over their phone. Yeah, I've got customers, though, who just are stuck in, 25 years ago. And they don't do any online transactions. They write out the check, because that's what they did back in the day. Here, all banks are obligated to cash checks via scan or picture, and they have to provide a record of all cash checks online so you can see who wrote them. Oh, God, Nick, that's what we need. Like, the ATM that I cash my checks in actually will scan it now and give you a picture of it, so that's something. But you've still got to go down there and put the fucking thing in, and B, you don't have an electronic record of it. It's so stupid. Like primary schools where the parents need to pay like weekly or whatever. Oh, right, okay. Generally, like here, the people just get given cash and kids go and buy shit from the canteen. We're off like a scalded cock. Having said that, it's been about 15 years since I was last at school. 16 years, something like that. It's been many years. Oh, up on wheels. That's alright, change lanes, get out of the way. So I guess we still use checks since we have the infrastructure to keep them smart and fraud free. Yeah, I mean, forging a check is fucking trivial. You could sign anything you wanted on the signature line and nobody's going to say a fucking thing. Shall I really start a discussion on school lunches? Yes, you should. That happens in high school, but why would you trust kids on a level with actual money? Well, because... What are they going to do with it? Gamble it away? I guess they could. Maybe that's what happens nowadays, but when I was at school, we got... Well, to be honest, we didn't buy lunches almost ever. But we basically just got given money, and we decided what we wanted to buy, and we paid for it, and we got it. Like you do in real life. So... It's not that much responsibility. Maybe nowadays that's not what happens. Like, I'm talking probably 25 years ago. So, we're talking quarter of a century worth of progress. But that's what we did. Paying for school lunches, why taxes are for. That's what I mean. Now, here, if someone forges a check in your name, your bank website shows you the check in your debits, complete with forger's handwriting. Well, you say forger's handwriting, you could type it out, or you could print it out, and then just scribble the signature. So basically, if someone gets hold of your checkbook, they can write a check for whatever they like, because no bank is going to turn it down. Like, I don't think any bank even looks at the signature. So, they're not going to look at that and go, well, I don't think that's your signature. If it looks vaguely like your signature, they're just certainly not going to they're not even going to look twice at it. I've never heard of this checks for school dinners thing. That's not an Australian thing. Like, basically you just get given cash. I don't know what they do now, but drop it, not okay with it, who knows? Go around. I mean, you can see it the next day online and you can contest the check from the website. I mean, I guess so, but if you're not paying a lot of attention to your account, then... Yeah, I mean, I've got a thing on my phone where I can check my account balance just by swiping my bank app, which is great for me because I check my fucking bank balance like 1,000 times a day. But I don't actually go in and see who's been taking money out and who's been putting money in. All I go is like, oh, I've got more money now, go and spend it, or pay bills, because I got so many different sources of money coming in, I don't even bother checking it for the most part until like the end of the month when I'm doing, accounting stuff. Oh, here's a... Cut that truck off. Run. Down on the brakes. Fill it up. I've seen a check that was like 8 years old, so 30 years ago. I haven't seen a check since I was 8 years old. But I couldn't fill it incorrectly if my life depended on it. Yeah, I was in that sort of weird stage where when I moved out of home, I got a checkbook because, I wasn't living at home anymore. And I was in that kind of weird stage where checks were still sort of required, like not even a check, like a transactional thing. Like if you want to get money out, you have to fill out this check-like thing to get your own money out, and you had to sign it and stuff. And I had no idea what to do because you don't get prepared for life the way that you really should. And yeah, I find it really stupid. Like I'd actually end up going up, just taking a blank one up to the teller and saying, "What the fuck do I fill out?" They say, what's your account number? I say, I have no idea. And they say, right, what's your name? And it's like, I had one lady say to me at one stage, what, you don't know your own account number? I was like, it's like nine fucking numbers long. Why the fuck would I know my own account number? Silly bitch. I think I've had 50 pence in my bank account for the last 4 months. Well, don't you get interest, Callum? Surely you'd have 51 pence by now. Relocation agent says, I went to the newspaper kiosk today and asked for a pay safe card. There was a 6-year-old woman working. I had to explain it to her for 10 minutes about what I wanted. Okay, you're going to have to explain it to me because I don't know what a pay safe card is either. I'm guessing it's some sort of FPOS card. Alright, so it's now 3 in the morning. I had a much longer sleep than I thought I was going to. But I think it's because I wasn't paying attention and drove past a bunch of fuel stations. But that's okay. I don't even know my own mobile number. I know my own mobile number because it's memorable and it's only 3 numbers in it. So that makes me weird. But I remember a lot of mobile numbers. Like I know my mum's mobile number, and she's had that since probably 94, 95. I know my girlfriend's mobile number. I know one of my brother's mobile number because he's had that since like 99. I know my own, obviously. I don't think I know any others. Not off by heart, anyway. Literally 1 penny in interest. Well, don't spend it at penny all at once, Callum. You know when you might need it. I only know what they are from watching this ads for PaySafe on the CSGO streams. Oh, well, there you go. Hellion says, we actually have a subject in grammar school that loosely translates to as citizen... Oh, fuck, I can't talk today. Citizenship skills. Where they teach all cool stuff like filling out bank transfer ships, how to conduct yourself on a phone. Hellion, that is exactly what we need. That's what the world needs. Like, we need stuff like... This is how tax works. Like, you don't need to go into the intricacies of it, but it's basically something like... You need to pay 20% in tax, basically whatever you... But your employer will do it for you unless you're self-employed. And at the end of the year, you fill out a tax form and you get some of that money back. Like, if someone had told me that back in... Before I left high school, I'd have been much better for it. But yeah, we don't get taught any of this sort of real world, real life stuff. I wear a bracelet on my family with my family members' numbers on them because I can't remember them, just in case I get smoked by a car while out running. Well, that's a good idea. Not getting smoked by a car, but wearing a bracelet. I can remember my mum and dad's. Fuck knows if anyone else's then. You're adulting much better than I think Nick's adulting much better than any of us. Yeah, I do feel like school should have a life, like just a life skills course. Doesn't have to be very long, but it's like, here are the things you need to know. And just like a bunch of life skills shit like tax and, you know, getting on a bus and all the stuff you would need to do over the course of a day. There's a cool company called Road ID that sells them. They're laser engraved and fashionable and stuff. Oh, that's pretty cool. What you guys don't use, it's like a piece of paper with 16 number digits so you can buy stuff online, like a bypass for a credit card, and basically everyone here uses. I've never heard of it. I wasn't aware such a thing existed. So it's basically like you're using someone else's credit card, but with like a one-use code or something, I guess. That's pretty cool. So how do you actually put, like, do online places take them? I've never seen anybody that says that accepts PaySafe, whatever they were, PaySafe cards. Apparently Road ID sells to Australia. God damn it, it's almost morning again. I slept all the way through the night. I was gonna truck all night. Traffic rules, etc. also taught in that class. Yeah, well, we had a separate class when I was younger that just did, like, you know, like traffic laws, that sort of thing. But by the time I got to high school, when I'd actually need them, they'd remove them. So... I think in Australia, because we drive pretty much fucking everywhere, and pretty much everybody drives, by the time you get to high school, you've got a pretty good idea of how like all the road rules work, and like who to give way to and stuff. But it still would have been nice to have a course about that. Well, Nick, it's probably not a bad idea to let them know to stop at the fucking red light, and when the little green man goes, that means you can walk, but you still should look both ways. Having, Sesame Street tell you that stuff is probably not the best way of learning it. All my traffic safety was basically them saying, don't get run over, cunt. Yeah, I think that's pretty much what they, as far as I know, that's probably what they teach here. I think you probably learn more from TV than you would like actually at school in terms of road safety. In the US, we have home ec in high school. They made us go to a bank and open a savings account, which doesn't seem legal now in retrospect. Yeah, we had something similar where we had someone from the tax office, from the ATO, come in and say, you need to set up a tax file number. If you don't set up a tax file number, we're going to charge you 50% in tax. And it's sort of like, I'm like 13. I'm not sure I need a tax file number. And to be honest, I don't think it's a particularly good idea that I give you all my details. Plus, I don't think it's even legal. But, yeah, that's what happened back in the 90s. We did have a pretty badass hedgehog telling us cool stuff, though. Good. I think we're going through a... Yes, we are. Can I just drive straight through? Oh, apparently I can. Sweet. I thought this was a toll booth or a inter-country thing. I think I'm still in Poland. Like, I know Poland's pretty big, but I'm pretty sure actually, oh, maybe not. Oh, wait. I think I see the toll booth now. So many 13-year-old lawn mowing magnates was flipping through the cracks. Got to get the tax money. Yes. Lawn mowing magnates. Yes, those bastards. Fucking the economy. The Northern Irish Road Safety advert. I wish I could read it. Watch it. Oh. Number. I've been driving for 45 minutes, and I've done, I think, 700 Ks. I can't remember how many Ks it was to start with. Apparently I've still got 9 hours to go. So I'm basically going to be driving through the day again, which is what I didn't want to do. At least today we got the net to inform ourselves, which when I was younger, there wasn't quite that possibility. Yeah, we were the same. Like, I think we got the internet in grade 9 of high school. And even then it wasn't on every PC. It was only on like 4 PCs in one particular room. Doing 86 Ks. Oh, yeah. So I wonder which country I'm in now. Let's have a look. Escape. Yeah. Nope. M for map. There we go. So I am... Oh, that's right. I came from that way, not the other way around. Well, I've gone through... Where am I? Oh, here I am. So I think I'm in Germany. Or maybe I just... Oh, I think I'm in Poland now, actually. Can I zoom out? No, it doesn't tell me. I think that's the country divider. So yeah, I think I'm in Poland now. Man, I went from France to Germany to Poland without even really realizing. Polski. Skolski. Was a balloon up there. Oh, almost collected that car. Speaking of which, I was looking at getting a new car a little while back, and I was going to test drive one, but I'm trying to find the right car. It's getting difficult to find a car I actually like. I kind of like the car I have. I really just want I really want the car I have, but just like with less K's on it. Got to be careful about that whole not realizing you've crossed from Germany into Poland thing. Yeah. Might start a war. Please live stream test driving new cars. No. Like, the thing is, they're not new cars, they're just cars. Only if Jay Clarkson are going to talk about going on with a single tank. What? Like, I've got no way of filming any of it. So that's very unlikely to happen. That's not really what my channel's about. Like, it's supposed to be about gaming, not fucking driving new cars. Oh, collected that one. Oh, watch out, little cars. Oh, shit. Hammer on the brakes. Just keep going. Oh, shit. They brought the thing down right in the middle of my truck. Oh, can I keep going through? Can I just barge my way through and not pay? No. Oh shit, now I'm stuck. Like, if I look. The beach stairs, bro. Shit. And I can't actually pay the toll because I can't get to the little green thing. And cars are fucking banked up behind me. Damn it. We're beach stairs, bro. We may have to call for the tow truck. That's a butt shit. 575 euros. Oh my god. That's like $1 million Australian dollar he does. I was like, if that car hadn't been there, I could have just barged all the way through. I didn't make it. Poznan discovered. Am I closer or further away, do you reckon? How many Ks was I? I was like 575 Ks, I think. Let's just go back to our... Here we go. I'm apparently 0 Ks away. How do I get out of here? 409. I think I'm actually closer. This way, straight ahead. Well, that was fortuitous. What would be funny if they towed you across the border but charged you less than the toll? Yeah. Wow. Racing truck. Taking a racing line. Man, I'd built up so much speed and then all of a sudden, toll booth! And I'm just like... I full on the brakes, full on the parking brake. But there was no way I was stopping in time. Wow. Oh, a bit of scrapage. We're all good. Right, back on the highway, I guess. Is anybody doing anything interesting this weekend? It's always good to know when people are doing things that aren't what I'm doing. Keegz, what are you doing this weekend? Are you streaming? I saw you stream something last night, but I was like... I was in the middle of doing D&D stuff, so I couldn't really watch. Fuck. Barely made that. Whew. Where are we going to truck to next? Well, that's the question, isn't it? Going to a pumpkin patch. What? Not sure if taking the piss or not. Yeah, I mean, it's something I'd like to do like, maybe, I don't know, just do a thing one day where I'm just like, yeah, here I am, just driving new cars. But I suspect probably not. I think I'm back as the Thomas again. I think I did go backwards. Let's see if I can barge my way through again. It worked so well last time. Bonk. Go! Go, go, go! It's my Murray Walker impression. Oh, God, it's getting annoying. I have to fucking do this every day. Hey! Fucking cut me off. Watch as I take the outside lane, making a fool of you, sir. A fool of you, I'd say. It's a race up the hill. I have more power. You're a dick, sir. You're a dick. Lady, you're a dick. Let's call that lady a dick. Shit. That's awkward. Her truck's slightly faster than mine. Cheese eating surrender monkeys. Give her a bit of a tap. Ready? Love tap. Oh, oh. Bonk. Ha ha ha. Suck a dick. Halloween's a big deal here, and everyone always wants to put out pumpkins and so carves jack-o'-lanterns, so we have to... Oh, that's wait, okay. That makes more sense. I was like, why are you going to a pumpkin patch? Can't you just go down to the store and just buy a pumpkin? That's what I would do. We're tactically retreated, unlike those French bastards who bloody surrendered. Advancing in a rearward direction. There's kids who love running around in mazes and people drinking apple cider and stuff. It's very American. Oh, okay. Yeah, I understand. It's like Halloween is starting. It's not even starting to become a thing. It's like it's a thing that we've always known about, but we haven't really partaken in because it's not an Australian holiday. Like there is no. I mean, A, it's not a holiday, and B, it's not really a thing. Like I think a lot of companies would really love it if it was a thing because they could sell a lot more fucking sweets and lollies and shit. But like we might get the odd, someone coming to our door, but it's kind of like you're in a weird sort of in between where it's not really a thing here, and if you go out knocking door to door, probably 80%, probably 90% of people won't have anything for you because they didn't think of it. So here, Halloween is making an entry into the calendar. It was viewed as a kind of wannabe holiday since it doesn't have a religious background like other holidays here do. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that makes sense. I just assumed that the stores would actually stock big ones around Halloween time just to be able to sell them. We make an effort, but not much of one. Yeah, Callum, that's pretty much exactly what happens here. Like, you get the a couple of people who will be like, "Oh, it's Halloween, let's all get dressed up and go trick or treating," and then you go into houses and be like, "Why are you here?" No, we don't have anything for you. Fuck off. Damn kids. I think last year we did have some, but the reason for that is the area that I live in is all brand relatively new housing. It's all 5 or 6 years old, and they're all new families moving in here, so there's a lot of kids of that age who would want to do it, and kids watch a lot of American television. So, still just a kids' holiday here. Schools do little festivals and costumes and contests. Adults have to work and deal with the kid shit, yeah. And deal with the fucking sugar crash. Man, this thing uses no fuel. I filled up 700 k's ago? No, 800 k's ago. And I'm like, I've barely taken like a little bit off the top of my fuel thing. Maybe I filled up somewhere and didn't realise. We also have a few parades with spooky floats. I'm supposed to go out and hand candy and a float this year instead of drink and watch the parade. Nick, you've got yourself roped into a... I don't know what you've got yourself roped into. I don't know why you're handing out candy for... I don't know why. Why would you be on a float? Is it part of your business or something? There's a tradition going around the houses and asking for candy, etc., but it happens a week before Easter. Really? Where do you live again? That seems weird. Unless it's a like country specific thing. Yeah, like that's Halloween is really not a tradition here. It's certainly not observed, and it's certainly not even really. I don't know. It's not a thing. I mean, we're exposed to a lot of it simply because we watch a lot of American TV. But it's not it's not even an unofficial holiday, or even an unofficial thing. Just some people might do it. I mean, it may get to be at the end of at some point, like it'll actually become an actual thing that happens, and lots of people do. But oh, Finland. Okay, so it's a Finnish thing. Our business is fielding a float so that we can look more involved in the community than our competitors. I'm guessing that some higher up boss decided to do that, and he's having absolutely no part of it. He won't be the one throwing out candy, but he thought it'd be a good idea for everyone else to do it. That's the way I see these things. We're going to have a huge steel jack-o'-lantern with fog coming out of its mouth thanks to some dry ice in the plastic tub. Well, that sounds fun. Okay, I'm not overtaking this guy. I'm just behind him. Time to do some drafting. So the weather here has been on and off, kind of good. Like, kind of good, kind of bad. It's been... We had one day where it just fucking torrential rained all day. We had one day it was really nice weather. It was like 25 degrees. The sun was out. It was nice and warm. It's everything I look for in weather. Let's just pull out without looking. Fuck all the other cars. Man, I've hauled this paper a goddamn long way. Yeah, the boss man's going to drive the truck. We young flips have to walk for miles and miles beside the truck. I'm surprised he's even driving the truck. I'm surprised he's not at home drinking beer. That's usually what boss mans do. Says Xenon, boss of his own business. Like, how far do you have to walk? Well, they can't force you to walk, surely. I hope you're getting paid. Like, I think if someone asked me to do that, I'd be like, no, I'm not gonna volunteer for that. Thanks very much. You can kind of, it's not really what I signed up for. It's almost too cold to get away with just a hoodie now. I'm really happy. I'm wearing a hoodie. Wearing my brown hoodie today. I'm in Lods. What I assume is Lods. Fuck those traffic lights. I think it's the first traffic light I've been through in bloody ages. Yes, fall, winter, best seasons. Nope, summer, best season. You can all fuck off. Anybody with a differing opinion from mine is wrong. Don't like it being wet and cold and rainy and awful all the time. Oh, goddamn, I'm in the wrong lane. Get out of the way, little car! Wow. Speaking of cars, I saw someone yesterday when I was driving pull into a car park. So they pulled into like an end-on-end park in front of another car and must have missed the car that they were pulling in front of. Like, fucking that much. I looked at it and went... and did my... oh my god, they're about to hit face. And... yeah, I was so surprised they didn't hit. Because they just pulled straight in front of them. Like they didn't like back in or anything. Couldn't believe it. I'm like... I'd like to think that that was really good driving. I suspect it's probably more luck on on the part of the person who was driving. So, this morning there was a frost on the car window when I took off for work. Screenshot that face. Which face? That face? It could be my new Twitter avatar. Yeah, so I was like, wow, that's... I'd like to think you were a good driver, but I think it's probably more luck that you did not hit that car. I really need to get a dash cam for my car. I had one, in fact I've had two, but the suction cup broke on the last one, and it was like not proprietary, but it was just like one that you don't, like, you can't buy another suction cup for it. You have to buy a whole new fucking thing. So I'm in the market for a new one. And I've been in the market for like the last probably 12 months, because I think it's the last time I had one. So I've got to get a new dash cam, because it's actually come in useful once when someone rear-ended me, and the insurance company said, well, because what happens, I got rear-ended and I got pushed into a car in front of me, and the insurance company said, well, we can't refund your excess because we don't know whether you ran into the car first and then the person behind ran into you. And I said, well, that's not what happened. And they said, well, we've got no way of proving that. I was like, well, actually, fuck you, I do. And sent her a YouTube video of me getting rear-ended. And she's like, oh, well, it was useful for you, wasn't it? And I was like, yes, it was. Give him my goddamn money back, pricks. I've still got that YouTube video, actually, now I think about it. Garmin dashcam, $120 US. Yeah, I'm looking to spend probably about $200 to $250 on a decent dashcam. I want one. Obviously, it does HD. I'm not going to buy like a cheap piece of shit. It's cute that you think $120 US is $160 Australian dollars. So yeah, I want one that's obviously HD. I want one that has the battery backup, so that when you get hit in a car park, it actually records it. Because I've actually been hit in a car park once before, and they just drove off. I'd like one that ideally has a second camera in the back, although that's not as essential. I could probably actually do without that, because you can't really see much out of my back window. Yeah, I just want one that's like high quality and like nice and clear and works at night, because I do a reasonable amount of driving around at night time. Oh, okay. Well, maybe the Australian dollar's not as shitty as I thought. Because Keegz and I make jokes that it's like you know, 1.5 to 1. I have a dash cam, but haven't been able to install it due to all the regulations where it could be positioned on the dash, as well as the power connections are a bit tricky. Oh, okay. There probably are regulations here. I have no idea what they are, and I'd be very surprised if any police officer knew what they were, so I'm not worried. Like, I think there's a rule here that you can't have anything I can't say it. Disrupting your vision. Yeah, you can't have anything disrupting your vision in the window. So, i.e., no giant fluffy dice. They're illegal. Am I on the wrong side of the road? Is this car just overtaking me? It's alright. Dashcam 10 is $200 at Dick Smith. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm not really interested. I want to get a name brand one. I've had two no-name brand ones. The first one was shit, but that did the job. It essentially, you know, that was one I got rear-ended with. The second one I actually borrowed from my brother because he wasn't using it. And that was a no-name brand one as well. It was much better, but it was still no-name brand. So the power connections for mine are basically, I've got a really long, you know, what do you call it, a cigarette lighter connection. It runs up the door pillar, and then around and under, like at the top of the window, there's like a space for it where you can just sort of shove a cable, and it comes down like right in the middle behind the mirror. Garmin is like the #1 navigation recording brands on earth. Yeah, I know Garmin is, but Keegz is talking about Dashcam 10. Is that a Garmin one? I don't think it is. No, I know what Garmin is. I used to have a Garmin GPS. Actually, I've had two. Look at that guy on the tractor. I think he's taking a photo of it. Get back to work, you pleb. Oh, the Garmin Dashcam 10. I thought it was some sort of thing called Dashcam 10. And I'm like, that sounds like a dodgy no-name brand that I'm not going to have anything to do with. I think the joke Keegz was actually making there, that it was at Dick Smith's, and Dick Smith's doesn't exist anymore. But the fun one, when they're required to have a tax sticker on the windscreen, but you could get a ticket for obstructing your view if it was placed like 1 centimeter off the regulated position. Wow. See, that little tax disc thing that you guys have, we don't actually have those anymore. Like, we used to have the little square ones in our state, but what happened was the transport authority here decided it'd be cheaper if they just didn't give it to us. Like, they didn't give them out anymore. They claimed it was like, you know, saving the environment and, you know, time and effort and all that sort of stuff, which I can sort of understand. However, our the cost for, you know, having your car on the road didn't get any cheaper. So we didn't save any money, they just saved money. So the cynic in me said it was a cost-saving measure. But I'm glad I don't have that fucking ugly sticker in my window anymore. I mean, if they were going to book people for things obstructing their vision, they should get rid of fucking book all the people who have massive stickers in the rear window of their cars. The Garmin Dashcam series is sweet because the little G sensors in it will actually detect the impact and auto backup. Yeah, that's what I want. I will probably end up getting something like that, but I'm going to do a bunch of research first. I mean, there's so many dashcams now. Garmin's a well-known brand, but not so much well-known for dashcams. I'm out of frame. Man, this has been a long-ass drive. I mean, I knew I was driving a long way, but fuck me. We're still 72 k's away. I've been driving for an hour and 5 minutes. Actually, at least an hour and 5 minutes, yeah. Well, that's pretty cool. I'd like to have one that has a little yeah, like an overlay that I can overlay over the video. Although sometimes you don't want that because you might be doing slightly more than the speed limit. You don't want to get booked. Calendar European. Yeah, I mean, we drive in Australia because everything's so sparsely populated. We drive everywhere, like literally everywhere. Like, I live probably, I don't know how far it is, maybe a kilometre from the local shop, and that's considered fairly close. So, some young dudes collect these tree-shaped air fresheners to hang from their rear view mirrors. They're called smelly tree farmers. That's good. I've seen that sort of thing before. Like, generally, like, what happens, they'll go to the car wash and get, you know, wash their car, buy an air freshener, and just add it to the collection of ones they've got on the car already. Public transport is not cool, Callum. And I say that, you know, I say that, and my girlfriend works for the local public transport place down here. Public transport is not cool. It's not fast. It's not efficient. It's not cheap. It's just shit. Yeah, I mean, where I live, I mean, you could walk to the local shop, but it's like a 2-kilometer round trip. In fact, it's probably more than that. It's probably like a 2.5-kilometer round trip. Actually, no, it'd be, I don't know. It'd be at least 2 kilometers. Probably more like 3 or 4 round trip. And that's a long way to go just to get some milk. I mean, if I lived in the middle of Hobart, and not many people do because it's, you know, a business area, then it might be different. But I don't, so I don't. Am I on the right road? I feel like I'm on the wrong road. Yeah, everything in Australia is like just spread out, so we drive everywhere. Like, I had a car when I was 19, and that was like pretty much all my other friends had cars by that stage. I live 30 kilometers from where I work, and I drive past a coal mine and a lot of farms. I had to have a dash cam because of all the retardation I've reached. Why? What's so bad about farms and coal mines? Public transport is way cool. It's just me who noticed drives everywhere. Yeah, public transport's cool as long as you don't have to take it. I have a Tesco's about a 5-minute walk away, a co-op, and what's a little about 10 minutes away. Little. Lublin! I'm in Lublin! I love Lublin. This is well because I was getting tired. Fuck me! I can't have a crash right at the end. Get out of the way, little cars! I know where Tesco's is. This is not where I want to go. Fuck! There's so much traffic. Get out of the way! Angry Xenon driving. Little is like German Walmart. Oh, okay. Little sounds like Kmart in Australia. What's a co-op? Isn't a co-op like a fuel station? Farms and coal mines are awesome. Hang on, let me turn around this fucking corner without crashing into shit. Farms and coal mines are awesome because the heavy equipment will pull onto the highway without looking, especially when you're doing less than 50 meters away. Oh well. You should just get your dash cam, rear end one, get a new car. Job done. Especially if you're the back of a fucking tractor or something, that'll fuck your car up. Alright, we has arrived. We have delivered many papers. People will look at these papers and go, whoa. You delivered all the papers. I did a tolerable job. Well done me. I made 13,000 euros. That's a lot of euros. Co-op is a food store. They do a bunch of other shit too, like banking, travel. Oh, really? We don't have those here. Quick job. What's the longest route one can take? From the Czech Republic to the United Kingdoms. It is... How far is it? See, I think it tells you... It doesn't actually tell you how far it is. Going from Prana to Swansea. See, it tells you how much money you'll make and how much it costs per kilometre. Or how much you'll make per kilometre. It doesn't actually tell you how far it is. Oh no, here it is, $14.99. Whew. It's a lot of money. Pretty much Britain anything. The same with Tesco. Tesco is like Coles, I think, here. It's basically like a big food place, I think, isn't it? A lot of coal miners work weird shifts too and shotgun a beer in the parking lot before heading home in their enormous wagging wives. Okay. Okay. I'm not going to pass judgment on a bunch of people that I know very little about. At least not audibly. Not to their faces. Fuck. Come on, turn. There we go. Alright, we're off. I have a question about traffic lights in other parts of the world. When the traffic light is red and it's about to go green, does the yellow-orange light go orange first and then go green? Because that doesn't happen here. It seems like an odd thing to do. Like, you're basically encouraging racing. This prick. Man, this is an enormous intersection. Holy shit. Are we off to Swansea? Time to hide your sheep, boys. Is that what happens in Swansea? We actually have a town called Swansea here. It's on the east coast. And I've been there a bunch of times. I had some friends that would live there. But it's not very exciting. Orange to the green here. Orange then green. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, ours just go red, straight from red to green. And then orange as you slow down. Oh, we're turning right here. To Dresden! US is red, yellow, green. Oh, wow. So what... okay. Stop, caution, go. Ours is like green, orange, i.e. slow down, and then red. And then just go straight back to green again. I find that weird. Like, it's like encouraging car racing. Red, then red and yellow at the same time, and then green. Going the other way, red, just yellow, just red. Okay. Well, I could sort of see the logic behind it, but yeah, just I thought it was something that happened in a very specific place, maybe in Europe somewhere, but interesting. That way you know if the yellow is lit, and you press yellow is lit whether you press brake of the accelerator. What? US is green, yellow, red. Go, caution, stop. Everyone takes the piss out of Wales for having sexual relations with sheep. It's the British national pastime to take the mick out of each other. Is Swansea in Wales? I didn't know that. I thought Swansea was just part of England. Geography not my strong point. Geography of other places especially not my strong point. Ow. I'm gonna hit that sign that says watch out for the signs. Yeah, I mean Australia has the same thing, but we have New Zealand for that. Speed limit's 80. I'm doing 123. I think we're going pretty much downhill. I'm going to fucking weave our way through these trucks. Now we're hammering. How fast are we going? 135. Swap there. Doing some kick-ass lane changes. 138. We're fucking cranking. 139. We are fucking 141. 42. We are fucking moving now, son. 143. Jesus Christ, have we still got our trailer on it? 143. 143. I think as fast as we're going to be able to go. I think we've hit maximum velocity. Draft this car and go around. No, 143. I think is our top speed. We're cranking. I'm going to tip over here. Come on. Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Two wheels. Brake, 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 brake. Brake! Oh, that wasn't too bad. Oh, ow. Whew. Trying to maintain some speed through that corner. Maintain just a little bit too much. Wales and England are so similar you can probably get away with it. Think they're English. Is Wales like a separate country, but part of Britain? That's always the way I thought it was. Man, I'm hungry. I wish I could get, like, home-delivered breakfast. I would so murder some fucking eggs on toast right now. If only Macca's did delivery. I mean, Macca's is, like, the worst food, but if they did delivery, I'd be like, Christ. Most truckers in the US do about 115, 120 kilometers an hour, and now we're really trucking. Yeah, I mean, the speed limit in Australia on most highways is 110, although if you go to certain places, it's unlimited. Look at this fucking clown. Come on, if my truck can go faster than your little green van, move it. Alright, I'm going to push you faster. Let's go. There we go. Barge our way through. Perfect. I'll try to explain. But that's what I just assume it's a complex thing. Wales is basically part of Britain, not technically part of England. Connect to the stream via Discord voice chat. Explain it with words. I'd have to open up the Discord voice chat. I'd have to go in there, even. Use your words. That's what we tell Benjamin. Use your words. Oh, does anybody actually have any questions? I think I've asked more questions than everyone else. I'm actually looking forward to breakfast this morning. I'm not sure what I'm going to have yet. I might go and make some eggs on toast. It'll be lovely. I've got 1400 Ks to go. You'd have to make a difference between the UK, England, the Commonwealth, the British Isles, Britain, and the areas belonging to the Crown. Exactly. So I'm guessing this hang on. I'm guessing that this load that I'm taking is not very heavy. It looks quite big. Trader. Trader. Trado. Trader. Trader. I think that's what it says. I got Q's in my A. Yeah, we've really fucky systems developed over a millennia, so my best answer is... What's been my favourite game? Oh, my favourite game actually has been probably Miscreated. I didn't think I would like it, and I'm slightly ashamed that I like it, because it's so fucking passé to like a zombie survival game. But I actually really enjoyed it. I was dicking around last night. I like the fact that there's very few zombies in it, unless you go into, like... It's not like fucking DayZ, where everywhere you fucking go, there's like random zombies spawning fucking everywhere. And I like there's not very many people in it. Keegz says, you should be ashamed. Shame. Yeah, I actually really enjoyed it. I kind of like the just surviving. Like, the good thing about it is the surviving aspect of it is only it's very minor. Like, you basically need to find some food and drink probably once every hour, maybe. Basically, do a run into town, get the food, get the drink, stock up, and then piss off. And you probably have to, realistically, you probably only have to do that once every couple of hours. If you stock up a bit, like just get a few drinks and stuff, you're generally fine. Can we play something like CK2? I tried Crusader Kings 2 once, and it's difficult. I didn't understand it, and I had no real clue what I was doing, and I did not enjoy it at all. Not at all. I like the idea of it, but I don't like... I didn't know what I was supposed to be doing. I didn't understand any of the game mechanics. I didn't know what to click on. I didn't know what I was supposed to be doing. Yeah, so I'm really shit at it. So that'd be me getting... Like, if I was to stream CK2, it'd be me getting extremely frustrated at CK2. I imagine I'd get even more frustrated than I did at fucking Event Zero. Speaking of which, what a shitty ending that was. Fucking Event Zero. It was great up until the end. 0 out of 10, would not event again. Event 0 out of 10. Give a few hours playing, you pick up quite a lot. Maybe. I mean, I played for probably 2 hours with some of the Shack Tack guys, and I still no clue. I mean, nobody's really explaining anything. I was sort of asking questions, but nobody was really wanted to answer. I think they're all off doing their own thing, and I was just like, well, this is shit. So that kind of coloured my experience, and now I'm not keen to play it at all. I mean, I watched, actually I haven't watched other people play it. I've seen, like, snippets of other people playing it, like Taconic, but not really my thing. Yeah, exactly. Doing some drafting now, trying to get up some speed. I'm actually doing 123k, it doesn't really feel like it. Let's get behind this van. He's moving. I wonder if I could do a live stream from my car. It's like, hello everyone, this is me going to work. This is me driving. Wow. I don't think my connection would handle it. I've got shitty 4G. And if you're driving, it's like much worse. I'll drive around in town though. That'd be pretty fun. Maybe I should do that. I'm going to town later today, and I can live stream from YouTube. The only issue is I don't have any, like, there's no suction. I need a suction cup on my window that I can actually stick my phone in. Otherwise, it's just sort of like me driving around. Whoa, that car's fucking moving. I almost changed lanes into him. What's your absolute favorite genre to play or stream? Probably first-person shooter. Well, to be honest, my favourite game to stream would probably be Rocket League because I play so much of it, and I still enjoy it today. Like, I'm still, like, I probably enjoy it less in the last couple of months than I have, like, in the previous year that I've been playing. But probably Rocket League. But in terms of actual genres, probably shooters, I guess. Although I don't get to stream them very often due to my shitty connection. But I'd stream a lot more if I had if and when I get decent NBN connection. And I say decent because it's not good. there's a good point on what makes a game good if you haven't tried it before. You kind of need to have someone explaining the fundamentals before you get into the game. Yes, especially with CK2. CK2 is the EVE Online of that genre. It's incredibly complex, but I presume it's extremely rewarding for people who play it. That's why it's got the popularity that it does. But if you're coming in cold and you haven't read any tutorials and you don't know, I don't even really understand what it's about. I guess it's about taking over the world, making your own country. I don't really know, so I have no frame of reference for it, which makes it a bit shit. I think I'd like it if I understood it. In fact, I think I'd probably play it quite a lot, but I haven't, so I don't. Oh shit! There's a fucking sign there. Oh, you silly prick! Ah! Damn it! Oh, we're still on 2 wheels like a fucking champion. Keep the boot in. Yes. Like a champion. That guy changed lanes right in front of me. I'm blaming him. How fast am I going? 40 k's. There we go. Hearts of Iron is basically a dumbed down World War II version of CK2, and anyone who has me stream on Steam will see how much I play that. I do notice that you do play Hearts of Iron quite a lot. I keep thinking it's because you've just left it on and fallen asleep. Because I come in the morning, you're playing Hearts of Iron. I look in the afternoon, you're still playing Hearts of Iron. I'm like, oh shit, that's a lot of Hearts of Iron. Yeah, so FPS games is probably my favourite genre. But I like story-based games. I don't really like the actual shooting aspect of it that much. I think I enjoy the shooting aspect of some games, but it's not the main draw for me. So, which is, you'd think I'd like Call of Duty and stuff like that for the single-player missions, but not so much. I've left it on a lot. There's like 75% of my game time is just... What? That's like 75% of all game time on... Oh shit, that's a sign. Whoa, I'm sorry, car. I'm trying to read. That makes no sense. To be honest, I have left it on a lot. That's like 75% of all game time on most of my Steam library. Right, so what you're saying is 75% of your games of the games you've played is Hearts of Iron. Or game time, I should say. I think I got it. So when I was looking at buying a new car, a car the other day, I found the thing that I hate most about like, trying to find a car to buy is the fucking car salesman. Oh my god. Like they get up in your grill and they're trying to be your friend and you're just like, you're so smarmy, I would never have you as a friend. Fuck off. Like I don't feel like any of the car salespeople are real people. They just feel so fake all the time, and I'm just like, yeah, dude, you're not doing yourself any favors by walking over to me and asking me how I'm doing, and then trying to sell me on a fucking car that your opinion of the car really makes very little difference to me. Like, you'll tell me something about the car, and I'll be like, yep, kind of already knew that, but okay. Comes with this horrible phrasing on my end. I usually leave games open while I'm eating at college asleep. Most of the hours played is not me playing. Yeah, okay. I understand. I did the same with City Skylines. Just leave it going so I could bank up some money. Get back and there's no fucking... All the sewage is dumped into the water table and everybody's sick and dying. Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out what I should stream on Monday. I should have... Actually, what I should do is just go through my fucking Steam library and pick a game I haven't played. And just go, right, I'm going to play this. Would you buy a used car from this man? Yeah, exactly. I'm just like, dude... Like, I've got more chance of buying this car if you don't talk to me. I just hate them. Hate them with a vengeance. Oh, my foot's got to sleep. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. Like, what I really need from a used car, dealership is like a thing where I walk up to a computer and say, "This is the car I'd like to test drive." It scans my whatever it needs to do. I sign whatever I need to sign, and it dumps the keys in my hand, and then I go off and test drive the car. I bring it back, drop it off, and then go on to my next port of call. Because I'm not really interested in talking to fucking car salesmen. Try to be a friend, and I'm not talking to you at the best of times, but especially not when I'm out and about. It's like, dude, if you're like, I have my basic mindset is if you're trying to sell me something, it's usually not in my interest to buy it from you. That's the basic rule that I live by in terms of just a basic rule. If you're trying to sell me something, it's usually not in my interest to buy it from you. And 95% of the time, I'd say it's correct. Someone comes to the door trying to sell you something, it's usually not in your interest to buy it. All my mates are now looking for cars nowadays, and I just can't be asked. You lazy fuck, Callum. Get a car. Get with the car generation. Everybody loves cars. Another idea for a vid with those tutorial games you know well already. Big tutorials for those games you know well already. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, the only thing I really know well enough is probably Rocket League. And Arma, although I have never played the single player missions in Arma, so I'm probably not a lot of help there. One of them looked at the insurance on a £350 Corsa, and it was like £2,000 a year. That's the thing I found surprising in the UK. It was how much insurance costs. I mean, I've got a $20,000 car, and it costs me about $1,000 a year for full insurance. Like full insurance. So basically, if I write it off, I get paid out the full amount of the car minus like $400 excess. And yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. Like there's no getting around it. Like if I run into someone's car, I'm covered for my repairs and theirs. If I run into someone's house, I'm covered. And it's $1,000 a year, and I don't even have a particularly good. I mean, I could probably get it cheaper than that. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, like £2,000 in Australia is like $4,000. If I had to pay $4,000 for insurance, I probably wouldn't own a car. Me and my missus made a deal. I paid the car loan payments, and she paid the insurance payments. Fuck, that's ridiculous. Why is insurance so expensive? Are people writing cars off constantly? He asked what a teacher paid on his boy racer type car, and that was about £600 a year for a car that costs 5x as much. Is it just because you're so young? Is that why? Is it an age thing? I can sort of understand, but even here, like insurance is not that expensive. Like I had car insurance when I was 19, and it wasn't. I paid for third party insurance, i.e., I covered everything except my car, like damage to basically everything else. It was $175 a year. It was basically nothing, and it was a car that I basically it was like a $1,200 car, so I didn't really care if if it broke or I wrote it off or whatever. Yeah, I find that ridiculous. I just don't understand why it's so expensive. Car insurance is hella good though. My parents got hit head on by a girl who was high on pot, and insurance had to pay them like 150. Why 150k? Teenagers get ripped off, and you get one of those black boxes, and even speed slightly, and your premium just skyrockets. Yeah, if I had a black box in my car, I think I'd probably rip it out. And just go, yeah, I didn't drive anywhere. Sorry. Insurance mathematics is a weird brand of maths. Yeah. Yeah, if I had to get one of those black box things, it'd be like, oh, your car seems to spend a lot of its time in a garage. It's like, yeah, it spends almost all of its time in its garage. Thank you very much. Or at least the black box does. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with insurance over there. I'm surprised at how cheap it is here. Like, usually everything's fucking more expensive here. Oh, you prick! Fucking ran straight into me. Like £600 a year, that's more what I'd imagine you know, insurance to actually cost. Because that's like probably $1,200 here, which is about right for a decent car. Probably more if you had a really nice car, but yeah. Oh, it's getting dark. Time to put the lights on and high beam some fuckers. I'm not a fan of insurance in any form. You always pay more than you pay out. It just doesn't seem worth it. I mean, you're not required to have insurance in Australia. Well, actually, that's not true. In Australia, actually no, at least in Tasmania where I live, the insurance for stuff like medical costs and all that sort of stuff is paid as part of your registration of your car. So that's all covered. You don't pay that separately. But you are not required to have, at least in the state that I live, you're not required to have third-party insurance or any sort of insurance. You can essentially drive around uninsured if you wanted to, but you are liable for all of the costs. So, I mean, I'm sort of like, yeah, I mean, the amount of insurance I've paid over the 14 years that I've been driving. Yeah. 14 years I've been driving. I've driven probably about 1.5 million Ks at a guess. I've had I've been in two car accidents that were my fault. I've no idea how much it would have cost to actually do the repairs for them, though. That's the only thing. I'm guessing it's probably something like probably like $5,000 maybe in total. Like one of the actually probably not even that much. Well, let's say it's $5,000. I reckon I've paid probably about $10,000 in insurance. I'm a pretty careful driver. Like 1.5 million Ks. I've had 2 accidents, both of which when I was fairly young. Both in the same car, actually. Now I think about it. Yeah, one was extremely minor. I basically just rubbed up against another car, and one was fairly major for my car. Like I wrote my car off. I ran to the back of a ute. Did almost no damage to their car, but I'd imagine there was like some money involved in, you know, fixing it or unbending it or doing whatever you've got to do. Yeah. There's a 2-part insurance if you want to drive. There's so-called traffic insurance, which basically covers you for things you cause to others, and then there's car insurance, which covers everything for you. Yeah, ours is sort of like, there's an insurance to cover stuff like, you know, like if you have an accident, the ambulance will come out and, you know, sort you out and sort out whoever you've injured, and that's all covered under your rego. But there's a type of insurance you can get called third-party insurance, which basically insures you for all the damage you can do to other people and other things and other cars, but not for your own vehicle. Or you get full comprehensive, which is basically you're covered for everything. Traffic insurance is compulsory, but car insurance is not. Okay. I think that might be how it is in the rest of Australia, just not here. I think in Victoria, New South Wales, you are required to have insurance to cover everybody else, but not so much for yourself. What? You have insurance for car maintenance? So like replace tyres and shit? That's what I need. I need a new engine. No, you fucking fool! Jesus. Oh. Whew. Alright, 759 Ks to go. I had no one join my channel for a while. The last 2 streams I haven't had anyone do the do-no-no-no. Wow. Maybe next time. I've had a bunch of new subs since I released a couple of new Shack Tech videos. Like whenever I release a Shack Tech video, I basically gain like maybe 20 or 30 subs. Car insurance will pay for tows and new tyres and new windshields if a rock chips mine. It's too dangerous and that might shatter. But I start smash that back out with my social. Yeah, my insurance I pay an extra like $5 a year or $10 a year, and I get a free windscreen every year if I want to. I've actually used it a bunch of times. I reckon I've had probably in the current car that I have, I reckon I've replaced the windscreen probably about 5 times. And I've only had it for 7 years. God damn it! Every time I get some speed up, like I'm hard on the brake. Dangerously close to rear-ending that fucking green car. Is this still true in the US? You can have an insurance policy that covers the fines if you get a speeding ticket, but only if you go enough over the limit. What? Maybe easier to get new subs if your stream announcement tweets have hashtags in them. Why would I have hashtags in them? I don't understand. Like, I really don't understand the hashtag thing and how it relates to getting more people, you know, subscribe to your channel or, you know, following you on Twitter. Is there only 3 of us watching? I think so. All this boring car talk has turned everyone off. Try not to have to use my dash cam in time to drive past them. There we go. Alright, Nick. Have fun. Be safe on the road. Don't run into anybody. Don't rear end any tractors. Right, 689 k's to go. Oh god, everyone's so slow. Oh, I'm gonna need fuel. In fact, I might stop here. Sorry, car. Run. Oh, it's like I'll stop for fuel. I'm not gonna stop. Ah, Jesus. Got all squirrely there for a second. Thought I was gonna end up over there. Catch that, Nick. Man, it's expensive to fill up. Holy shit, how big is this tank? It's over 1,000 litres. I thought my tank in my car was big at 75. So that cost... Man, fuel's expensive. So I'm not going to sleep here, although I'm probably close to needing sleep soon. Maybe you should try posting your videos in an Armour subreddit or something. Maybe. Tony Carver looked at properties. The next Soviet UAZ. Callum seems like one of those hipsters that's going to buy a fucking army tank because it's cool, dude. It's like, don't bother getting a European shitbox. Buy a tank. I don't go to Reddit at all. I barely go to our WePlay Reddit. I just don't. I'm not a Reddit person. Not interested in Reddit. Like, a lot of stuff filters down from Reddit to everywhere else that I look, so I don't bother. I don't really bother going on there. Plus, Reddit is kind of a cesspool of hate, so I try not to go on there very much. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do with Reddit. Like, I could post it on there, and maybe I'll get more subs, but is it worth the fucking headache that it's probably going to cause? Probably not. Did I bring my phone in here? No, I didn't. Of course I didn't. Why would I? I always forget. It's my thing. Sometimes you @ or hashtag Armour3 Bohemian Interactive page, they might retweet you. The revelation of tonight's stream. Fuel's expensive. Yes, yes it is. Let's go this way. I posted a CS video about hackers and got 2,000 views. Yeah, I mean that was I'd say an actually interesting video. That was a video even I was interested in, and I don't give a flying fuck about CS:GO. So yeah, I think that was just good content more than posting at the right place. Like if I added the Bohemia Interactive page, then I'd kind of I understand, or the Bohemia Interactive Twitter account. Then I could see myself getting more views because of it. But hashtagging something like when is I mean, unless it's trending, fucking hell, get out of the way. Unless it's trending, then I don't really see how hashtags are really going to work. I mean, nobody. I mean, who looks up hashtags? Keys not equal good content. Well, just being a person does not equal good content. You can be the most interesting person in the world, but you make boring content, it's still boring content. And I like to think of Keegz the most interesting person in the world. I still haven't found that capo. I don't know where it is. I had a look through my drawer. I had a look through my big cupboard of crap over there. The armor guys seem to look at the hashtag armor 3 guys regularly. What? But that's hashtag is not a thing. It's an identifier, and if you're not looking at that identifier, you don't show up. It doesn't show anywhere. I think many people search hashtags unless it's an event. Exactly. I think hashtags are pretty useless. I mean, hashtags are used ironically more than anything else. I mean, unless you've set up like a thing that what do you call it? We're actually looking for hashtags or showing specific hashtags, then no, I don't think hashtags are particularly useful. The Shack Reddit has 5 subs. I didn't even know. It's not something we've ever spoken about, I don't think. I think it's more like we reserve the Shack Reddit just, to make sure nobody else has it. Actually, I heard that people who start their sentences with the word actually are usually the ones most full of shit and shouldn't be given much attention. Actually, Hellion, that sentence was shit. And you are full of shit, and you should feel bad. Man, you should see my room. It's not as big of a mess as it was a couple of days ago. Like, there's rubbish bags full of fucking trash in here, and just it was a schmozzle. Don't change lanes into me, you prick. Yeah, it was a real mess. Like there wasn't much floor to be seen. Oh, that guy's trying to make me yawn. Man, I think I'm about to fall asleep soon. I need to find a fuel station and a rest stop. I wanted to keep driving because there's less cars at night time. But it didn't really work out that way. I've still got another... It's like 3,000 Ks? What the hell? Where am I? No, 500 Ks, not 3,000 Ks. What the hell? Oh, I bet you it's because it's counting going across the channel. That's probably what it is. A lot of... do I have to get off here? Yes, I do. And I have to turn. Oh, shit. Crap sticks. 20% damage. Oh. Come on. Turn the wheel. Turn faster, you prick. There we go. A lot of armators are pretty nice and actually talk and share ideas. I'll post you a video. What's my most popular one would be the logistics video. It's not actually my most popular, but it's the most popular that is still up. The other one I had to take down because the music was missing and all the sound was muted. Oh, turn! Worst part about driving on the keyboard is that you can't turn the wheel any faster. Yeah, logistics. Oh, well, that won't. Which one do I go in? I guess just pick one. Fuck it. This one's good. Let's go this way. Down the ramp. Burp, 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 burp. I think I picked the right one. Go me. Wonder if I can rest on the thing here. 35 minutes, a very short sleep. Yeah, the logistics. Oh my god. Logistics video was a good one. Wish I could do more content like that. Oh, I still need to sleep. God damn it. Alright. Could you do a logic vid nowadays with Arma 3? No, we don't really. I mean, technically, yes, it wouldn't be anywhere near as interesting. Because all the logistic stuff we did in Arma 2 is not really there anymore. Yeah, like, we're not running Ace at all at the moment, I don't think, so... yeah, we can't do any of the Ace stuff that we used to do that was made logistics actually interesting. Yeah, I haven't flown in probably 2 years, and I'm not likely to anytime soon. I had a bad experience and it scarred me for life. I did like flying around little birds though, that were good. I kind of wish I could do more content like that, but it's unlikely to happen now. And turn. Swing! Swing! Now, which side of the road do I go on? The other side. Ah. Shit, engine malfunction. No need that. Let's go. Need to put more input into Ace. They don't seem to have much direction. Oh, I mean, I think we give them a fair amount of like feedback, but I don't know. Like, I'm not in that sphere. Like, we tested it probably about a year ago, 9 months, a year ago. Like, we tested it seriously to see if we could actually, you know, get it to work for us, and I think in the end we just said no. It's just not polished enough. Like, there's too much stuff that we need that it doesn't have. Can I stop here somewhere? Over there. I see. I might as well stop for fuel since I'm stopping here anyway. $85 litres. That's still more fuel than I would fit in my car. Should try and do another piloting vid sometime. I mean, yeah, I mean, the problem is I don't actually drive. I don't actually pilot anymore. So, I haven't flown at all in Arma 3. Reddit keeps crashing. There you go. There's your answer, Keegz. Reddit has spoken. No Arma videos for you. Like, I was not in charge, but I was one of the people who was sort of heading up the research into the ACE medical system. And yeah, it's complicated. There's things it doesn't do that we really need to do, and there's it's too clunky is the issue. Yeah, Callum, the thing is, in Shack-Tac, having fun with flying is not really priority number one. Priority number one is not crashing. Because if you crash, you fuck up, 20 people's day. And you get a talking to. And, yeah, bad things happen. Yeah, the medical system is shit. That's the problem. It's overly complicated and difficult to handle. Like, it was just difficult. Everything about it sort of didn't really make sense. And it was overly complicated. Like, when you're in the heat of battle, you don't want to be fucking trying to figure out how much blood they need and if you're using the right fucking syringe. You get in, press a button, and get out. Yeah, the thing is, we have to, like, when you're flying in Shack-Tac, you're usually given a very small area to land in. Plus, you have to be relatively relatively proficient in every single helo. Because, I mean, being able to fly a little bird is easy. Well, relatively easy. Being able to fly one of those big fucking Russian dual blade MI-80s or whatever the fuck they are, not so easy. Which is what I crashed when I was playing. I got a bunch of videos of me not crashing on my YouTubes. Let's do it right now. Free session around the map. Well, I mean, that's just it. I mean, I can fly around. That's easy. It's the flying to a very specific place, landing without crashing under fire, and then getting out without hitting another helicopter. These are the hard bits. While coordinating 3 radios and doing other stuff. Yeah, I mean, the actual flying part's not that difficult. It's the landing reliably, repeatably, without damaging yourself, without killing anybody. Those are the hard bits. Most just practice Little Bird's MI8s and MI24s, yeah. Which is fine, until you need to fly a fucking, what are those US choppers called? The Black Hawk or one of those. And it's like, well, it's not difficult. It's just I haven't had an awful lot of experience with them. I don't know exactly how they react under certain conditions. So yeah, there's basically a lot of stuff that's got to go right. And the thing is, I don't really get time to practice just dicking around in armor. In fact, I don't fire up armor unless I'm playing, so I don't get much of a chance to do any of that. As much as I would like. Alright, we are now 335 k's away from delivering whatever the fuck it is I'm delivering. I don't even know what it is. Chinooks are basically MI8s and Black Hawks are pretty similar to the MI24s, yeah. So the thing is, you've actually got to, like, the issue is I've got to actually sit down and, you know, practice. You can't just jump in session and go, well, I'll see how I go. That'll get you kicked out pretty quickly. There's a lot of rules around like radio calls and making sure that you approach from specific directions and making sure that the LZ is okay, which I haven't really read up on since I flew last, so I have to double check all that as well. And who has time for that? I'm struggling to make it to bloody sessions at the moment. At the moment, I'm only playing in Shack maybe probably 4 or 5 hours a week. Up, like, down from, say, 3 years ago, where I was playing probably 12, 15 hours a week. So we're honking now, 124 Ks. I'm full of fuel and full of awakeness. Nobody's as awake as me. Snowy, did you just join? Or have you been here the whole time lurking? I was looking up and going, I haven't seen Snowy before. I don't think he wrote anything. Keegz and I are actually like talking about doing a new segment soon. We're just working out exactly what we're going to do and bank up a few episodes of it, but it'll just be like a short video, probably once a week or once every 2 weeks. You needed to work with many different vehicles in that WLA mod. I don't know which mod you're talking about. I vaguely remember somebody saying something about a WLA mod, and I should play it, but I have no idea what it's about. I'm lurking for far too long. He lurks all day. I haven't dropped a frame yet. Oh my god, Australian internet for the win. So I've been streaming for just over 2 hours. We've got 256 Ks to go. Currently hootling along at 132 kilometers an hour. And we need to get off here. Fuck. So basically all that speed that I had now gets pissed away. Going to Cardiff. Probably because you're streaming earlier. Well, this is pretty much the time that I try and stream every day. So I stream at 7:30 or earlier, slightly earlier than 7:30, pretty much every morning. Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Not always every single morning, but that's what I try and aim for. Frame drop in 3, 2, 1. Nope, still got frames. Are there any destinations up north? There probably are, but I don't even know where I'm delivering this to. I found out today that well, actually the other day, that Canada and Australia have a very similar population size and a very similar landmass size. Well, relatively similar landmass size. Canada and Australia are very similar, as it turns out. Canada's quite a lot colder. Can you free roam in Euro trucks? Yeah, you can. But you've got to actually have a truck to free roam with. You can't just borrow someone's truck and then go for a drive. You have to actually buy a truck. And if I bought a truck, it'd be a really shitty truck. So I do have £95,000 though. That'd probably buy me a truck. I should have a look actually after we finish this we'll go and have a look and see if we can actually buy a truck and see what sort of truck we can purchase. So £95,000 sounds like a lot, but I'm guessing it's not going to buy me very much truck. I've actually started gaining money since I turned off all of the speed cameras. Oh, big corner coming up. We have to give it a bit of brake. Or a lot of brake, fucking hell. Take a loan, 100k should be enough. I don't think you can take loans in this, can you? I probably can. Not really matters that much. I don't think there's a fail state in this game. £35,000, you probably get a nice transit van for that. Exactly. Look, I don't mind taking out a massive loan because I really don't care how much money I have. It's all $E. Nobody gives a fuck. I probably just cheat and just buy the best van, the best truck. That's what I should do, is just get a really, really powerful, fast truck and just like hootle around everywhere. Do the fastest deliveries ever. Get my truck GTI. Look how beautiful that countryside is. Yeah, it's okay. There's a lot of this in Tasmania. Just like country highway where there's just grass and trees as far as the eye can see. Check the bank. You can borrow money, loan money. What bank? Is there a bank? I didn't realize there's a bank option. $126, $130. We're moving now. $133, $34. Oh, $33. And right-hand turn, left-hand turn rather. Oh shit, that's a bus. Hit the Cardiff side. Collected it. Perfect. Oh, flattened it. Perfect. Fuck the sign to Cardiff. Ain't no one got time for that. Silly pelicans. Who put that sign there? Apparently I'm going to Cardiff. All the signs say I'm going to Cardiff. Sorry, Wales. Man, I'm starving. All I want now is bacon and eggs. What do we got? That one. We actually have eggs in the fridge. Only on mail's messages, there's a mail from a bank loan shark. Oh, sweet. What's that? This one? No. No. Oh, I took a photo of something. That makes it hitch. Visit service station, current job, navigation. Oh. Light adjustment. Nope. Oh. That's that on and off. That's that on and off. Oh, Jesus. I probably don't need that one. There we go. Perfect. Cardiff is the biggest city in Wales. Most signs around there point in that direction. Oh, okay. Did not know that. I've heard of Cardiff before, but only because of Rob Brydon. We still have signs pointing to London. I live 350 miles or so away. Well, yeah, I mean, I can understand you having a sign pointing to a... I can understand you having a sign pointing to the capital city. And I guess if Cardiff probably is a capital city, so that would make sense. Man, I'm hammering around this fucking corner. Yeah, I'm like... Hang on, turn this on. There we go. Yeah, I mean, like, you could be in Launceston, which is 250 kilometers away here, and it still has signs pointing to Hobart, because there's only really two places you want to go in Tasmania, and there's Launceston and Hobart. So, yeah. I'm going across a bridge. This bridge probably has a name. It's probably called the Bridge of Wales, or the Whaling Bridge, or so Wellington of Wales. Oh, it's a nice bridge. Here I go across the bridge. Look at me go. Watch out, little cars. Hope no one's in front of me. Yeah, up we're turning. Oh, we're turning. Turning less. Turn less. Oh, almost collected that one. Apparently it's like 8% of the population who want an independent Wales. Like their own country. Well, I mean, Australia became its own country. I don't see why Wales shouldn't be able to. However, I guess there's a lot of people who really don't want that, so... I have 82Ks. That's the equivalent of me driving from nowhere really. Me driving to Hobart and back. My house to Hobart and back, probably. Probably slightly more. Rob Brydon and QI being offered being offended by the constant piss taking in the Welsh, telling a joke about a sheep tied to a pole in Cardiff. That's what I was actually thinking of too, Hellion. Have you watched any of the new QIs? I think the new series would have been finished for a while by now with Sandy Toksvig, but I haven't watched any of them yet. I haven't watched the previous two series before that either, I don't think. So I've got a lot to catch up on. I just haven't really felt the need or the impetus to actually want to watch it. So yeah. I'll watch it one day. I'm going to sit down and binge watch it. That's usually how I watch it. Watch QI, I'll just put a bunch of episodes one after the other. But I'm keen to watch... I am keen to watch some more, just not right this very second. I thought it had finished airing, Hellion. In the UK, at least. I'm pretty sure. I say pretty sure. I'm 70-ish% sure. Because my brother was talking about it, because he loves QI as much as I do. I'm pretty sure he's been watching it. I think. Now that I'm saying it, it may actually have been the series before that. Like for example, we're watching the Blacklist with the guy from Boston Legal, whose name I currently forget. We're watching that, and God damn it, we finished watching the previous season, and the new season started up. And there's like 2 or 3 episodes out, but I think what I'm actually going to do is wait until the end of the season and then binge watch them all, because I've got too many other things I'd rather be watching, to be honest. Well, I really like the show, but I don't really want to sit down and watch it one fucking week at a time. It's too boring. It's. I want to watch it and be done with it. I find it drags on too long. You have a brother? Dude, I got 4 brothers. Yeah, 4. And a sister. And a brother-in-law. Yes, Keegz. Keegz, like, I met Keegz through my brother, the one we're talking about. They were housemates for a while. And, I think Keegz and I just started talking one day. I think that was pretty much how we met. More or less. I need to get off here. Sorry, Garp. But yeah, I think I'm probably going to binge watch a bunch of QI and a bunch of Blacklist. And I'm currently rewatching Friends. And I wouldn't say we're binge watching it, but we're watching probably like 2 or 3 episodes a night. So if that counts as binge watching, then we're binge watching Friends. Like we rewatch Friends every few years, probably every 3 years or so. Because there's 10 seasons, it takes you probably like a couple of months to get through. You met Keegz? I thought you were friends. Well, we're, special friends. We're friends, Callum. We're not close friends. I believe that is the term that we're running with. I usually watch them all. But they don't film the new series during the summer and then edit before the fall and then run the episodes way beyond Christmas. I don't remember. I know that a lot of QI episodes go around Christmas time. But I think they do 2 seasons a year. Or two series a year, I think. It's hard to tell. They're up to like M or N or something now. So that's like, what, 13? They've been going for like, I don't even know how long they've been doing QI for. I think probably 2005, 2006, so 10 years. Maybe they do a season a year. Hard to tell. No, Keegz and I are pretty much friends without benefits, because it doesn't really benefit either of us, I would say. Pulling out kind of friends. Yeah. Oh, come on, car! Well, I'm pushing you into the fucking intersection. Go! Come on, we're going. There we go. Perfect. Isn't that Sandy? Yeah, Sandy Toxvig, because Stephen Fry retired. Which I was kind of sad about. Like, I kind of understand why, but at the same time, I was kind of hoping he'd sort of see it all the way through. What I'm hoping will happen is that he'll want to come back after like 2 or 3 seasons, and then he'll do the rest of them. Or they'll do half and half, or they'll do some sort of new thing that they haven't sorted out yet. I did a reasonable job. Yeah, 80,000 euros. That's a lot of euros. I can do even longer distance ones. Whoa, yes, the longest of distances. I can do deliveries anywhere. Okay, let's see if we can buy a vehicle. Now, apparently there's a bank thing here. Purchase truck, truck dealers, new upgrades, skills, photo studio. Oh, we go, bank. Here we go. Yep, perfect. £400,000. Yes, I'll take all of that. Perfect. I can still borrow. Hang on, let's see how much the trucks are first. What's the most expensive truck I can buy? I don't want a Renault. Oh, Volvo. Let's look at buy online. Oh, fuck me. I've actually got to fly there. Oh, a Merc. I would like a Merc. A DAF. Another Merc. A Volvo. What should I have, a Merc or a Volvo? What do we think? Sandy Toxvig. Yeah, she's Danish. Where am I currently? Doesn't say. So I got £500,000. I got to visit the selected dealer. Let's go. Yeah, Toksvig. Let's go to the most expensive one. What do we got here? 598 horsepower. That's a lot of horsepower. Is it the best? How much is it? Available from level 20. Boo! Boo to you. Can I buy anything? Fucking hell. I'm stuck with these little shitty ones. 310 kilowatts. Boo! Boo, fucking boo! I'm not spending my hard-earned cash on fucking cheap-ass car. I want, like, why lock them? Why? It makes no sense. I have no idea what level I am. Available from level 14. I'm guessing I'm level something. Alan Davies makes the show. I think you could probably do the show without Alan. It wouldn't be as good, but he could leave and it wouldn't be the end of the world. Stephen Fry's going to seriously change the dynamic of the show, though, like him leaving. But we'll wait and see. End series episodes to air October 15th. Oh, okay, cool. Fuck off, I wouldn't watch. I need... I need to find a mod that unlocks the fucking trucks, because I'm not spending my hard-earned money on something that doesn't... Hang on, here we go. Euro Truck Sim unlock all trucks. Let's see what we have here. Extract the archive and put in CW username, profiles. Right, so I can't actually, it's just a save game. Can't I just hack the fucking thing? Unlock all trucks, parts, and realistic. Ooh. Download the mod, unzip it, paste the SCS file into. Okay, I'll give it a go. Is it Euro Truck Sim 2? ETS 2, yep. Download. We might be able to do this on the fly. For realsies. Where's the... Oh, fuck it. It just opened up my downloads folder. It didn't actually show me where it fucking was. God damn it. God damn it. Go by date created. Order by date created. Here we go. Fucking hell. Could have just opened the fucking thing. Open. Okay, so I'll read the readme. Oh, great. That was important. Okay, so if I just paste this into... Where do I have to paste it? My documents, Euro Truck Sim, something or other. So my documents, Euro Truck Simulator 2, mod. So if I paste this in here, apparently, fuck off. Yeah. Alright, let's give it a go. Back to here, there, and play. Well, there's cheating, and then there's like poor game design. It's like, you cannot have this truck because you are not high enough level. It's like, no, I've got enough money. Give me the fucking truck. Alan's Detective series was pretty good in the beginning, though. Yeah, I had some friends who watched it, who liked it, and I'm like, it was okay. I didn't like it. Okay, so let's see if this works. Go visit truck dealer. Nope, available from level 20. Didn't work. Why? Because I can only get like the second level truck. Like here's the shittiest truck. Here's the second level truck, and that's all I can get. I can't purchase it. Basically, you need XP to unlock mods and trucks. You try to play it normally, it's going to take some grinding for levels. But I've been playing this for fucking ever. Like, and I don't want to go through all that grindy shit. I just want to drive a nice truck around. Like, look at all these trucks that I could be driving. Like, these are the two trucks that I can buy. Not that one. This one. And that one. And that's it. These are the trucks that I can have. They're all mercs because I'm at a merc dealer. Alright, let's see what else we can find. Unlock all parts. It's 122. I'm using 1.4 something. I don't know what I'm running now. I'm just gonna have to take a save game, I think. Like borrow someone else's save game, which I really, really didn't want to do. Isn't there a cheat or something? No, I think I'm fucked. I'm gonna have to work on that, I think. Never mind. This has been Euro Truck Sim. This is a truck. It's called an Actros. Actros. A Mercedes Actros. Cool. Thanks very much for watching. Next stream will be Monday. Check out my Twitter. Check out the Discord, which will be in the doobly. It's probably not in the doobly-doo, but it'll be on the screen in a minute. And someone will type it in the chat, I'm sure. Yeah, check out Twitter. Check out my other content. Check out the rest of the stuff that I do. And yeah, join Discord if you're interested. And we shall see you all next time. Yeah. Bye-bye. This is the end. With music. And a truck. Fire up a hex editor. If I knew what to do with a hex editor, then I probably would. Bye.